welcome to the Baked Alaskan. How y'all doing today? I am doing well. Doing well. So, today, I thought we could talk about, well, it's MS Monday, number one, in case you forgot. I don't think you forgot, though. I don't think you would do that. How could you? MS Monday. It's right there in the name. Anyways. So since it's MS Monday, we're going to talk about relationships with your doctors today. With my doctors, I guess. Not your doctors. But relationships with my doctors today, and some maybe helpful tips and guidelines to navigate having multiple doctors for multiple conditions, as is common with MS and other chronic illnesses. So to give you a little background, my GP, since coming to Canada, has just retired in September. She's the GP that helped me get treated for pretty much everything. She saw it all happen. I was healthy when I came to Canada, or they wouldn't have let me in. And now I'm just falling apart in pieces, but that's beside the point. The point is, this doctor saw it all happen to me, and she was very sympathetic, and was a little different than most doctors. She talked a lot, but, you know, when all was said and done, she really cared, and I'm really gonna miss that. For all her shortcomings, not all of them, but for her shortcomings even, I will miss her. I have a new doctor, which I haven't met yet, and it's kind of why I'm doing this, is to just let you go through the experience with me. Basically, my new doctor is a guy, and that's okay. I don't have anything against dudes, don't get me wrong. It's just, I feel more comfortable with a female doctor, so this is going to be different for me, and, you know, that sort of thing. I think for the most part I've had female doctors for everything, like all my gynecological needs, and my GP, and my neurologist is a woman, my psychologist was a woman, my psychiatrist is a man, and he's quite good. Not that that needs to be said, but, you know, and we get along okay, is what I meant to say, really. But still I worry, you know, like, if there's not that, you know, female thing. That nurturing thing, that I really need. Huh. I just noticed that one of the cats knocked something off the wall, looking at it from here. The things you learn. Anyways, sorry. So, then you have my MS doctor, who's very competent. She's super knowledgeable. She runs a lot of trials for the U.S. side, Buffalo area, and the Canada side of the neurology department for MS. But I've found that because my MS is mild at this point, Like, I don't have any major physical defects other than my eyes, and she doesn't seem to think that's a big deal. Just fucking eyes, but whatever. Um, she minimizes my experience. And just because she sees it so much worse every day, I get it. I don't have it that bad. I get it. But, you know, you don't need to make me feel like I'm inconveniencing you with my health. And I feel like that sometimes. And I don't know if any of you have doctors that make you feel like that, but don't let them make you feel like that. That's not right. You're paying them, and if you're not paying them, the government is paying them like Canada is. So they should really be, you know, at least attempting to be a little more personable and a little more understanding. And if they're not doing that for you, then get another doctor, because they don't deserve your paycheck. You know, they don't deserve the paycheck they're getting from whoever they're getting it from. And sometimes you get the best doctor, but they just have no bedside manner, and you have to accept that. You really do. We had, for my mom, when she had brain cancer, she had a doctor that was a chemo doctor. Can't remember the name of them, but and she was amazing. She knew everything, and she told us how it was all gonna go. But the problem is she just had no bedside manner. It was just blank face, really blank affect. I think she had to develop this over years of watching people not make it. But we didn't get a new doctor because we knew that she was the best. And that affect was worth the experience that we got. I don't know, you know, your mileage may vary on this issue, really, but those are my opinions on it. All I can say is, if you're thinking about doing any of those things, like getting a new doctor, open a line of communication. Tell them what is wrong, what you feel like you need. And if they are straight up, and tell you flat out that you aren't going to get that from them, then move on. So, I have some strategies here for anybody that's suffering from multiple conditions and with multiple doctors, and they're just ones I came up with myself that work for me, that have worked for me in the past, and I'll just get to them. So, if you have a dual diagnosis, sorry, they're moving stuff outside, or a quadruple diagnosis, you know, whatever it is. But, you know, if you have a dual diagnosis, keep track of everything. And I mean everything. You know, you might even keep track of your bowel movements if you are getting that specific. But generally, I would say keep track of your diet, what you're eating, when you're eating it. Keep track of your exercise, what you're doing, when you're doing it. Your sleep and your wake cycle, and your quality of sleep. Those are huge. Right now, I don't get much sleep, and I don't get very quality sleep, but I try every night, and I keep track of it. For me, I have a mood disorder, so I sometimes keep a mood chart when I'm feeling particularly up and down or sad or whatever, so I can see if there's a pattern. And then I look at the other things that I'm doing that are kept on other charts and see if there's any correlation. And you know, a mood chart can be how you feel from minute to minute, or how you feel from day to day, or hour to hour, whatever it is that works for you, that's your situation. And then moving on from the charting, I would say when you go to your doctors, CC all of your documents to all of your doctors. Some doctors hate that, and they'll tell you to stop, and so you stop. But until they tell you to stop, send them everything you can, because this gives them an idea of what you're doing, you know, like health-wise. If you've got another goal or another challenge and they don't know about it, you know. And I'm sorry I'm speeding this up, but I hear the garbage truck coming, so it's going to get noisy. So maybe I'll just pause. I'm back. Sorry about that. That seemed to take forever. I got bored and put the vape on again, but I haven't started it. I'm going to finish the video first. So, I just want to recap what we talked about today. About having an open line of communication with your doctor. If you have a dual diagnosis, or even if you just have a chronic condition that is not doing what it's supposed to do, if it's just wreaking havoc on your life, keep track of everything. Like I said, bowel movements, diet, exercise, sleep wake, mood chart. Those are all ways you can control your experience. And CC or carbon copy all your reports to your doctors until they tell you not to do it, because I find the more information they have, the more overwhelmed they get, but the better it is in the long run if you have things that are crossing, if you have symptoms that are crossing over into different areas and they don't know what they are, and each doctor's blaming the other illness, it becomes pretty frustrating pretty fast. So if, you know, they can see that you're doing your part over here, maybe it is over there, that might help. Oh, it's vape o'clock, everybody. That's got to be pretty annoying, so I'm going to send you off, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. I hope that there are smiles on your faces, and that you have one for a stranger. It's important to share those kind of things. And yeah, I just hope everybody is safe and warm and happy and healthy. Now they move the dumpster. Alright, everybody. Take care of yourselves out there. And be well.